10 others. Akwa Ibom, Delta, others, other residents demand alternative shelters. Absolutely. If you're asking people to leave, where you're asking them to move to, are you providing better homes for them? Are you providing them better houses, or would you let them go leave, or would you move them to primary schools in open? Some of the primary schools don't even have roofs, and we call that what do you put, IDP camps, or internally displaced persons camp. It doesn't make any sense. That's not what it should be. I mean, if we're looking at saying, oh, this place is prone to flood and people are built there, why don't we relocate the people? After all, somehow someone sold those properties to them. Someone in some parts of the country, people actually got allocations to build on those plains. Anyway, moving on. Lagos killer cop dismissed for shooting generator repairer dead. Lagos killer cop dismissed for shooting generator repairer dead. Nigeria exports 23 billion naira electricity. Local consumers lament outage. Nigeria exports 23 billion naira electricity. Local consumers lament outrage. Now, the funny part is that some of these electricities exported in credits, and the people do not even pay. At the end of the day, those countries owe huge amounts and not pay. Meanwhile, Nigerians are lamenting outages. We talk about grid. By the way, I just want to observe that the grid hasn't collapsed of recent. What could have happened? Did that leave with the past administration? Anyway, moving on. Principal officers, National Assembly crisis splits APC NWC. Adamu meets Tinubu. Principal officers, National Assembly crisis splits APC NWC. Adamu meets Tinubu. Well, shouldn't be anything. Telecoms investments hit $75 billion. 5G subscriptions now 60,000. That's according to the NCC. Tinubu not indicted over forfeited $460,000. Bamidele tells Tribunal. Tinubu not indicted over forfeited $460,000. Bamidele tells Tribunal. All right, let's leave there now. Move on to all the papers. Let's see what this day is reporting on a day like this. From This Day newspaper, screaming headline, PDP leadership in disarray, fails to secure minority offices in National Assembly. PDP leadership in disarray, fails to secure minority offices in National Assembly. I mean, they got the minority leader, all right, from Plateau State. So what's this headline about? You're saying that, the leadership of the party didn't get that. But, I mean, whatever it is, the man is still a member of the party, the PDP. G5 compromises party headship, steals the show. How other opposition parties sold out, went for the money. Interesting. PDP leadership in disarray, fails to secure minority offices in the National Assembly. G5 compromises party headship, steals the show, and how other opposition parties sold out and went for the money. Okay. Let's move on to more headlines from the front page of This Day newspaper. Right, Sims, what's happening now? Okay, see this one. Tinubu Shettima, APC closed defense in Obi Atiku's petition. Tinubu Shettima, APC closed defense in Obi Atiku petitions. And also there you have... Okay, what's the matter now? Okay, try to get this back. After Buhari, Tinubu wades into NUPRC and MDPRA altercation and overlapping functions. After Buhari, Tinubu wades into NUPRC and NMDPRA altercation over overlapping functions. Sets clear lines of operations pending PIA amendment. Well, okay, so it's been said that the Nigeria Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and the Nigerian Mid and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authorities do not even know what their functions should be. Should we just merge them? Why do we have separate regulatory commissions, upstream and downstream? Maybe we should just come to a point where we merge them. I know that the downstream plays a role, for the regular Nigerians. Upstream should be playing, regulating what goes on onshore and, at the rigs and all that stuff. But it seems like we don't even know where we stand. Crack widens in APC over NWC. It says President meets National Chair, Secretary at State House. Dual choice of minority leader constitutional. There you have it. Still there. JAMB results. Chidoka urges Miss Oma to come clean. Explain how she got fake results. And let's move on from there. Look at the next paper. Get into the Guardian newspaper now. From the Guardian newspaper, Forex scarcity and Naira devaluation. Trouble in health sector as drugs and cost of care spike by 150%. So I can talk about this to an extent because I have friends who are in the pharmaceutical sector, and they've spoken about how, the cost of importation of, medication, as well as, even sourcing the Forex to pay for the drugs has been an issue. So when they bring in the products, the prices have just astronomically gone up, and even those, the pharmacies and patent drug stores sometimes cannot even afford to buy or even buy as much as they want. Well, hope the Nigerians find a way to keep surviving. So I can say, Akpabio under pressure, faces uproar over uneven distribution of 500 billion naira loans to MSMEs. Okay. Akpabio under pressure, faces uproar over uneven distribution of 500 billion naira to SMEs. Sports levy, roar over 150 million naira monthly deduction from police salary. So this is one place that we should have paid attention to. I think I should read the story to you so that you get a proper understanding of what it is. Because it seems like the new IG is asking for what they refer to as sports levy that would be paid monthly or so from salaries of police officers. Read that a couple of days ago, but I'll just read it to you now. It says monthly deduction of sports levy from the salary of policemen nationwide is unsettling rank and file of the force. Bertram Wanekama and Albert Uba reports. It says there has been outcry over the withdrawal of about 150,897,000 from the June salaries of officers of the Nigeria Police Force nationwide. The Guardian gathered that the withdrawal christened the Inspector General of Police IGP sports levy, which took effect from June, was at the instance of the immediate past IGP, the immediate past IGP Alkali Usman Baba. Investigation revealed that 5,000 naira deductions were made from the salaries of the IGP and down to the commissioners of police CPs, and also 3,000 naira was deducted from the ranks of Deputy Commissioner of Police DCP down to the Chief Superintendent of Police CSP, while 2,000 naira was deducted from the salaries of Superintendents of Police SPs to Inspector 1. From the rank of Inspector 2, the sum of 1,000 naira was deducted, while 500 naira was deducted from salaries of sergeants down to constables, respectively. Currently, there are about 371,800 police officers in the country, with an IGP, 8 Deputy Inspector General of Police (DIGs), 17 Assistant Inspectors General of Police (AIGs), manning 17 zonal commands, 37 Commissioners of Police (CPs), manning 36 states in the Federal Capital Territory, and 8 others manning other units. Okay, so the past IGP instituted this deductions called the IGP Sports Levy. It's quite surprising what it is. Police officers have always lamented the their salaries and all that stuff they pay. Well, with these deductions, how are they finding it? Some of them may be lamenting. Well, the conversation continues now. Let's get your thoughts in. Call 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. Getting your thoughts in now. 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. Remember the 90 seconds rule. Let's keep to that. Send messages in as well. I'd love to have them. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, the Prince.
Good morning.
Good morning to all listeners. Oku is my name.
Welcome, Oku.
I greet all Nigerians, all listeners. You made mention of Tinubu causes case against Obi and
yes.
I think all this our politicians, I think that should help Nigeria. You have acquired wealth from here and there, local, international. You know that you didn't win the election, and you are suffering Nigeria. You are suffering Nigeria. You didn't win the election. You are there because of INEC chairman Mahmoud. Help Nigeria. Come on there. You don't know what you are doing. Look at the economy. Economy is dying every day by day. Look at fuel scarcity, fuel increment. Okay, look at tomato. Do you know the price of tomato today?
I don't know.
Hello?
Tell me.
You don't know. In some states, like Abuja, it's about 80,000. Some places, 100,000. A basket of tomato. Yes. Go and inquire. Go and find out. Go and do how do they put it? Journalists, go and find out. Okay. Yes. Every day Nigeria, okay. Every day food items are increased. And he said would you follow peace of what? What do you mean by peace? Where Nigeria are dying in hunger, starvation, unemployment, hunger, killing every day by day, insecurity. You should resign and go. Thank you so much. Have another rebuttal.
Thank you, Okwi. Hello, good morning.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
My name is GB. Are you with me?
I'm with you. I can hear you. Go ahead, GB.
Okay. Tinubu closes his case in tribunal, and they only call one witness. Less than 4 hours, they were able to establish that Tinubu has no criminal case. If you have a criminal case, you can't defend in absentia. Every criminal must appear in court to take a plea. And there was no any conviction. So all those who are saying it was a drug, which I at least for drug, sheer ignorance. And it's a civil case. Yes, as I am today, if I fail to remit my taxes to FLI Revenue, and they ask me to pay, they can take me to court. And the court will say, okay, bring that statement of account. Amount you have something, they conclude, the court will not give order let the bank pay this to this. That was happened. You can't tell somebody with criminal case in absentia. There's no police conviction. There's no police to police the right report. When people are brandishing papers here and there, we know what it is that they will not get anything there. And then only one witness demolished all that they have for 7 weeks.
Can we allow the courts to determine this, please? Is it okay to allow the courts to determine, this?
Because we decide. Like by the time the result will come, okay. Some people will say the court have been bribed. By telling them to see that this is what is going on in the court. Okay. The court will decide. And the judgment will come. You know where it's going.
Don't preempt the court, not on radio. All right. 09073530044 and 09087668888. Hello, good morning. Okay, that one dropped. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, what's happening now? Drop calls everywhere. Keep your calls coming in. I'd love to hear from you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Here, Nacho.
Good morning to you.
My name is Abubakar, calling from Gwagwalada.
Abubakar, welcome.
Thank you. Our failure to manage almost everything at the national level is a disaster. We are failing to manage our body of water resources. If you are talking of people building putting structure on the waterways, narrowing the waterways, where are the managers and administrators of the city of Abuja? Where are they? What are they regulating? Were they asleep when those structures were put in place? You gave approval for building of housing infrastructures along waterway, and you came back to blame the owners. If now you have cost to remove those structures, you must pay them their investment cost before you demolish it. It is unfair. You can't do that. If you say they are illegal structures, where are the legal structures put back to close up housing deposits? We can't continue to do things with impunity. It is very easy to put down structures, but you don't put your own and you don't regulate. Can I operate a pirate radio station? Is it possible?
No, it's not.
Because we have,
if you get the license
from the regulator. I mean pirate, illegal radio
station. No, that's not allowed.
It's not possible. I'll be arrested because we have regulatory body. Mm-hmm. That is my take. Thank you. And the state of economy is unbearable. We don't know the kind of leadership we have in Nigeria. People find it difficult to fend for themselves, to feed their immediate family. The situation is harsh. Thank you.
Thank you, Abubakar, for calling. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Dennis. I'm calling.
Your name is what?
Hello?
I didn't get your name.
Mr. Dennis. I'm Dennis.
Oh, Mr. Dennis, welcome. Is it your first time calling, Mr. Dennis?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead, let's hear you.
Concerning this lady that writes exams, I think what UNN is doing is not good, because if at all that child write the exam and they detect that there is a manipulation, they have to invite her before publish her name in the social media, and they have to invite her for rewritten exam. You understand? Let them invite her and rewrite that exam and call the other person that have the highest score. Let both of them sit and write that exam. Because what example they are giving to other upcoming students by saying that the child hacked their side. They should do something about that, because I feel pain about that child, honestly. Yeah, that is my no contribution
All right.
this morning.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis. Thank you for calling. And I told you earlier we should be having the spokesperson of the Nigeria Correctional Services joining us this morning to respond to some of your thoughts from yesterday. Let's hope that we're able to connect with him shortly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, President.
Good morning, Clement Zion, Prince.
Luckily, Tinubu is asked to recover Nigerian stolen words. It's in papers today. And I hope that they will have the boldness to do it. That is the solution to Nigerian problems. As we celebrated as the richest man in Africa because he has $17 billion, it is because he advertised his words for people to know. I tell you, there are many governors and ministers who are richer than Dangote in Nigeria, and all that word is ill-gotten. Many farmers have more than $17 or $15 billion in their accounts, scattered abroad. So Tinubu and Dangote may not even be the richest compared to these hidden politicians. If Tinubu goes ahead to recover Nigerian money, if he has the boldness, if he has actually come to deliver Nigeria, that is where the solution to the panacea to all our myriads of problems is located. There will be no need taxing the common man to death. There will be no need for getting 150,000 naira salary earner to hell in Nigeria, and there will be reprieve for the common folks in the streets, artisans and all that. Let's go and recover our money by appointing people who can fight for our money. And NDP says jump should mellow down on the punishment, 3 years ban and whatever being given to this guy over jam result. The thorough investigation should be done before these sanctions are meted out to this guy, because we don't even know where the people are in Nigeria today. You can, if you're well connected with jam, this Oluyede over. It has been there for how many? How can somebody sit there in one office for almost 20 years? Doing what? And they have amassed so much money that the JAMB gives money to universities. 500 million to this university. From where? From the common man and admission seekers. And you can sit at home and you get admission for your child without even your child writing JAMB. As long as JAMB is concerned, it's high time they scrape that body. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling, Clement Zion, Prince. And okay, got to take this one in. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Bibi Blessing. Good to have you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your analysis. God bless you. Although, what I think for your word now, they say they are listening for us. True. They are listening for us, huh? We don't hear. I know, say you people now want to calm us down. That is why they are listening for us. After all, we are not begging them to listen for us. It's our right to them to listen for us because we put them there to do the needful. Now, what I want to say, if they are listening for us, I'll give you a time too. We don't tell our president now. May he give na contract for that radio. He don't increase na salary. I know say you go tell me say I know they work for him. So na get person when they work for. No, the madam or the person will get that radio when they work for. Then our president give them a job or give them a contract so that he will increase our salary.
Hey,
yes, now we not always do this talk. They are listening for us because you want to come out that this morning. Then they say, people blessing say, no president give our manager there or got pata for that radio, may give our contract so that he go increase our salary. Now we go tell no say true. Now that one our family too. If not that, we know say they are not listening. We are now they just the deceive us when they come us down.
okay.
And the election matter, then we say, I think the matter still there for court. If I may say, what the court is doing to carry the matter today, maybe today, no. What are they doing for that office? Where they say they go bring matter, they go no go feel judge the matter, what are for us. So everybody who want to carry no must go, see the carry no must go. And this motto where they say don't come out. Is it for everybody? Is it for poor man or is for rich or is for poor? May we know. And if they listen for us, why things is still the cost for market for now? Go to the taco market, you cannot buy something. Why? That is assignment for you this morning. All God right. Bless you. God bless
Thank
Nigeria.
you. Blessing. Appreciate you. And just to clarify, Ishaq Oloyede was appointed the executive of JAMB in 2016 by President Muhammadu Buhari. So yeah, he hasn't been there for 20 years or many years, as we say. He's just been there since 2016. Hope that clarifies that. All right, bring in more callers. Hello, good morning.
Hello, President Acho, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome.
How you doing?
Very well.
Good. This is Prince Emeka calling from Jabi.
Oh, Prince Emeka, welcome.
Thank you so much. You see, this JAMB matter, it caught my interest. The reason is this. If we want to tell ourselves the truth in Nigeria, JAMB, in all honesty, has outlived its usefulness. Let me tell you. Why would they put a body to determine who goes to university? The fact is this: go to your advanced climes, the civilized place where we are even copying our education from. It is the universities that determines who they admit. A student from Nigeria will stay on the writing JAMB 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Meanwhile, another student will take the same results and cross to Benin Republic and get admission into university. They will cross to Cameroon, they get admission into university. They will cross to Ghana with the same result, and they are here writing JAMB and they won't get admission. To me, I see that JAMB is just to deter some judgment from going to school. So coming back to this girls' matter, that I beg your pardon?
Go ahead. I can hear you.
Coming back to this girl's issue, what does it take them to show what the result? How many days already said? Let them bring out the raw score sheet of what she got. Not telling us she got 42, she got 37 and 20. Bring out the results. Since you are saying she forged the result, I believe she did not forge that result.
Okay.
There is a mistake in JAMB's portal. That's what I believe.
Right.
And still will not allow them to come up openly and own up.
All right.
God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you. And Dr. Chinedu, how are you doing? It's been a while. I haven't heard from you. Usman Dora as well. How you been? Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, President Asho. Olajide from Gusi.
Olajide, welcome. Good to have you.
Please, President Asho, I beg of you, please. You are a journalist. I hope maybe you will explain to the general public the issue between this guy and JAMB. Because like people are missing it. Please do us a favor. You hold that duty. Many of us don't understand what is happening between that guy and the JAMB. Please, Inasho, you wrote JAMB. I wrote JAMB. Many callers wrote JAMB. JAMB said the guy manipulated the result. He didn't hack into the server. Nothing happened to the server. And this is not the first time people are doing what this guy did. It's like we have turned this matter to we versus them and them versus us. Or please, Inasho, help us educate everybody.
Olajide, I don't know if you listened to the program yesterday. I did a bit of, I took time to talk about this, and I've said that I'm not going to go back on it again. Personally, I'm not going to speak on this matter anymore.
Okay.
Let's allow the investigation. The House of Representatives is waiting in. They said they're going to investigate. Let's allow the House of Representatives investigate.
What we are saying is this. Whether they investigate, we all know what is happening. No? We are just pretending. And we know that the issue of this guy wasn't the first one. And JAMB has been taking decision against anyone that tried what the guy did. I told you in 2021, a person that didn't even wrote a JAMB manipulated results. He and his parents and the lawyer, they say they are ready to sue JAMB. JAMB will pay them 20 billion. At the end of the day, what happened? They were begging when it was discovered. Let's not forget, the guy they said that he has accepted that he scored 249. See, the real is that we are brothers, we are Nigeria. Nothing can change that. If the guy manipulated the result, let us say that he has manipulated it. And if people say they should scrap JAMB, that means they should scrap common entrance of people going from primary school to secondary school. That's what they are saying. If they have gone through this process, and today because of just one lady that is bringing confusion, everybody say the dam should go away, then so do it. Then Mr. Inasho, if they are talking of gaining admission, that if you don't get admission, you go to Republic of Benin. Did you know the kind of school they are going in Republic of Benin compared to Nigerian schools? There should be a system. And if the system detected that you are faulty, then and we are talking of a system that we people say there should be a system. Okay. And the system detected that girl, and we are still building the system. That we should scrap it.
Thank you, Elijah.
If they scrap it, how many people will still get admission?
Thank you very much.
You find one way or that to get to school. You cannot just leave for secondary school, say you will pass, and then everybody go there. Yes, there should be a way of screening people into university. Not that when you stop, you just go there. Right, even the universities they are going, they are still a means of screening them, of placing them into university.
Thank you very much, Elijah. I've got to let you go now. Thank you. All right, the conversation continues. Keep it here.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Looking for the most innovative housing and construction festival? The best platform for an exhibition, an opportunity to network and increase your business reach. How to navigate the real estate and construction market trends? Then look no further, as the 17th Africa International Housing Show is here again. This year's ARHS gives you access to several innovations, including 400 plus exhibitors, 25,000 plus attendees, Africa's one-of-a-kind real estate CEOs Forum, ARHS Under 40 and Young Professional Meetup 2023, B2B meeting, networking app, International Conference on Alternative Funding for Housing. This year's event will be witnessed by a delegation of members of the Chartered Institute of Housing, CIOH London, and the UK Professional Association of Certified Housing Practitioners. Be a part of this historic event. Visit our website www.africahousingshow.com or call 0916 500,000. 17th Africa International Housing Show, the largest housing conference and exhibition in Africa.
Are you looking for an internet service that will make surfing on the internet an enjoyable one? Do you want a super fast connection to the internet? Look no further, as Eagles Internet Services is here for you, an effective internet service provider with 99% proven reliability for residential and office services. We provide unlimited internet bandwidth services of different bundles tailored to meet your desires and taste. It is reliable, affordable, with a wide coverage. You can locate them at Plot 1719 Cadastral Zone B, Kaura District, or you can call 081 33121423 or 09065765969. Eagles Internet Service. Stay connected to everything you love.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
All right, the conversation continues. This is your radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3. And we're looking at the big stories and talking about them. I promised you earlier we were going to bring in the spokesperson of the Nigeria Correctional Services, Mr. Abubakar Umar, who's joining us this morning to clarify or, answer some of your questions and concerns from yesterday. We're talking about the 1 year after, the aftermath of the Kuje prison. The headline yesterday from the Guardian newspaper said 1 year after, those who escaped or escapees haven't returned or recaptured. And it's going to respond to some of the concerns that you put forward yesterday. Mr. Omar, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Very, very well. So yesterday we had that conversation about the Nigeria Correctional Services, the Kuje prison in particular, and what had happened with the escape of those inmates. Now, what is the latest with that? How far has the service gone in trying to recapture those who escaped from the Kuje prison over a year ago?
Thank you very much. It is very unfortunate that such unfortunate incident happened in one of our facilities, which is particularly the Kuje facility, which happened on 5th of July 2022. However, since the unfortunate incident, the service has re-strategized its search and recapture mechanism in order to bring those who illegally discharge themselves from our facility back to where they belong and answer for their crime. Aside that, other security measures have been put in place to ensure that such unfortunate incident never occur. Recall that the Nigerian Correctional Service is one of the security architecture in the country and play a prominent role in national security and public safety, because we are talking about over 70,000 those will be nuisance to the public that are kept in our facilities who are legally enhanced now.
So the question now would be, has the facility been able to at least recapture any of the escapees? Recall that when it happened in Edo State, where the service was able to recapture a couple of them. Even in Kogi State, I believe there was also a recapture. Now, what has happened with those who escaped from the Abuja prison? That's what or the correctional facility in Abuja. That's what most of our callers yesterday dwelled on. I would have loved for you to respond to that, because that's the aspect that many Nigerians had questions about. Let's try to reconnect if we can. Let's see if we can get him back on the line, because it seems like that's the call dropped there. Anyway, let's get more of you in, getting your thoughts in. We're still trying to Rich get back to him. Mr. Omar, thank you so much for joining and reconnecting with us. Yes, please.
Of course, in the unfortunate incident, we have been able to recapture 415 of the escaped inmates back to our facility. Some came on their own, while our search parties were able to recapture some, while the other security agencies assisted in recapturing some of the fleeing inmates. And, such recapturing is a continuous exercise. And I want to assure you that the mechanism we have put in place will actually help in recapturing most of the fleeing inmates. Because as I speak to you, if you go to the airport, supermarket, or other high-profile places, you will see that pictures are displayed there. And if they even go to any bank in an attempt to withdraw money, they will be recaptured, because, of course, we have a robust collaboration with the National Financial Intelligence Unit, the Immigration Service, and other security agencies to track the fleeing inmates. And I can assure you that we will recapture all the fleeing inmates, except if they didn't come out to public domain. But, of course, as soon as they come out, we will capture them.
That's quite interesting to hear. And let's talk a bit about, some of the things that the service have done or has done to improve security around the facility, the Kuje facility. Talk to me about that. Let us know what has the service been able to do to ensure that there's no reoccurrence of such a break.
Thank you very much. Since the last incident, of course, they say when the frog in the front falls in the pit, others behind take caution. We have restructured our security architecture of not only Kuje but across the country, our facilities, so that it will not be defiled again. And since that incident, we have increased surveillance within the facilities. Most staff have now been deployed to the facility. There is robust collaboration with other security agencies. And the ice on the cake is the inauguration of what I would refer to situation room. Situation room is a place where we have first-time monitoring of all activities of not only Kuje but most of our facilities across the country, where we monitor at least 200 meters away from the facility and within the facility, and including inside the facility. The lady will not go against their rights going into their cell. But as soon as they come out from their cell, we monitor all activities of the inmate. And I want to tell you, or make bold to tell you that the issue of attack to our facility, I think it will, unless people who want to actually made a suicide mission. If not, it will be very difficult because of the kind of security we have put in place, both in terms of physical structure and technology deployed.
Interesting. We know that technology drives a lot of things now, and if you're telling us that, it's quite reassuring to hear that technology has been deployed, and the security around the facilities have been beefed up. Now, quickly, let's just touch on the welfare of inmates. I've always been very concerned about the welfare of inmates. We hear a lot of times that, the government gives the money, budgets a lot of money for the welfare of inmates, but it seems like we haven't really paid attention to that. What is the situation of welfare of inmates in the facilities across the country?
On the contrary, since the assumption of the Controller General of Correction, highly remembered by SIC, MNI, he has put the issue of inmate welfare as a cardinal point in his administration, not only in the including staff. In the past, the feeding rate of inmates is not as it used to be, but since after the enactment of our signing into law of Correctional Service Act of 2019, I think a lot of things have improved. And also, it's not only about feeding, but then when people are kept in your care, what other activities do you bring up that will, one, take their mind away from crime and criminality, and then how do you intend to reform them? And I want to tell you that as part of our rehabilitation and reformation program, we have a kind of a robust program that is outlined for all inmates across the country, which is one, some inmates, as I speak to you, through our education program, because they will line up the rehabilitation program, write it out to them, and each inmate has the right to choose that this is what I want to learn within a particular facility. And as I speak to you, we have over 1,000 inmates currently who are undergoing their degree programs, some doing their diploma. And others, I am pleased to tell you that about 6 are doing their PhD, already 3 are writing their thesis. Then talking about other rehabilitation programs, we have what we call carpentry, we have those who want to learn barbing, we have those who want to learn other kids acquisition programs within our facility, so that this is to ease their integration back to the society, because an educated mind is an informed mind. So we want to ensure that they are better off than they came in. And it is the responsibility of the society to ensure that such crime minds that they have that brought them to our facility is part of them by the time they're going out. And aside that, after their rehabilitation program and their jail time, we have what we call starter pack. These are tools given to them based on the training land, so that it will ease their integration and help them to start such work they learn in our facility.
Okay.
So all this has been going on. And this year we are giving out over 50 starter packs to inmates who have learned some skills acquisition within our facilities.
Very well said. I'd love to say thank you for being, for speaking to Nigerians and, being really active and responsive to the thoughts and concerns of Nigerians. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Abubakar Umar.
I want to make an appeal to the general public.
Yes.
Because part of the public Nigeria Concerned Facility is the public property or the acquired property. And as such, I would want to appeal to the general public that they should stop stigmatization of ex-offenders, because they should be seen as people who are causing reform. And by the time they are not accepted, don't receive them back in the society, but looking back to crime time. So I want to appeal to the general public to follow the general ex-offenders. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Abubakar Umar is the spokesperson of the Nigeria Correctional Services. Thank you very much and well done for the job you're doing. Appreciate you. And let's leave it there now and bring back our callers. Those of you who have joined in, 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. Hello, good morning.
Myself, Shafi, I'm disappointed that you brought this man to intervene in our paper review, because I thought that you were going to reserve him for 9 o'clock so that I'll have time for him. I wanted to ask him, sir.
It was on the newspaper review that you people talked about it. That's why you brought him back on the same program. He has a right to reply.
I wanted him to tell us, before the invasion, that was like a latest action. There were evidence that the prison and government were notified that there was going to be such an invasion. So how come now the invasion was a laissez-faire. There was no ambush on the insurgents. There was no counter-attack, nothing. It says he can take up this responsibility to address Nigerians on this long-awaited answer. Let him tell us why there was no reaction from government, from prison staff, from anybody after the long notice that these insurgents were coming. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Clement Iron Prince. But I think that the service had put out statements as to what they were doing at the time, and that's why I didn't want to go back all that way, because they had put out a statement responding to that before now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, my prince. Good morning, sir.
Good
God
morning,
bless you, sir.
Hundu. Taking me. Good to
thanks for the wonderful job you are doing. May God continue to give you more wisdom and good health.
Amen.
Yes, my prince. This is taking the Hundu all the way from Nasarawa State. Yes, my prince. I would have loved to ask this man some question, but it's unfortunate that he is not here again, and you did not bring him by 9. But one thing is that my prince, talking about prison is welfare. Have you ever visited any prison, in Nigeria, my prince, by yourself?
I have once.
Okay, I've always, me myself, I've not paid any visit to any of our correctional centers, but I've always heard people talk about the rot there, and I used to think that in the whole world, Nigeria is the worst. But I've been taking a look at some prisons, watching them online, what is happening there. Like in Africa, you have a prison in Rwanda, the Chikatata prison, where it is being reported that human beings are eating others raw, because the government is not taking care of them. That is one of the worst, in Africa. But I don't think now, I'm convinced that I've not heard in Nigeria where any of the correctional centers, the inmates are eating flesh. Talking about that welfare is one thing that is very, very crucial, my prince. And because of the endemic, corruption, I heard that 2,000 naira used to be budget for one inmate, per day. But the kind of food that they give to them, that even the beans that they cook for them is not even being selected. It's just cooked like that. All the all the cockroaches, inside. That some of them, when they're eating, they will be bringing a lot of incense, out of it. So something has to be done to make sure that those guys, they are well taken care of. Despite the fact that they have committed some crimes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
If you listen to him, he had said that, that's improved. Maybe we need to pay visits to them again to see what is actually going on. But then let's take his word for it. Hello. Joining us?
My name is Abdullahi Mekano.
Abdullahi, welcome. Fine of you.
Thank you, sir. Hope you had a great night.
Yes, I did.
Thank you for doing a great job this morning.
Appreciate you.
Sir, really, there is problem in Nigeria. Suffering is too much, sir. People are dying on daily basis because of hunger and poverty, abject poverty. Sir, as a result of this fuel increase, millions of Nigerians have lost their job. And many Nigerians now can't even afford 1 square meal a day, I'm telling you. So there is hunger in the land. It is very difficult for now. Many parents can't pay school fees of their children. They can't even have anything to put on their stomach, take their breakfast, not talk of lunch and dinner. So it's quite trouble. Please call on our leaders to do the needful. Nigerians are dying. It's too difficult to survive in Nigeria now. And you can't go anywhere. No money, no security, no food, no job, no market. Go to even your market if you are a marketer. You open your shop from morning to evening, you will not sell a single item. People are not buying anything now. They don't have money. There is problem in the land. Please, let our leader to do the needful to address the problem of Nigerians.
All right.
Suffering.
Abdullahi, thank you very much. 90 seconds rule. We're observing that with you as well.
Good morning, Mr. Enachal, President Abuja Osman Dola is my name. Let me comment on Mr. Abdullahi Adamu, the National Chamber APC meeting, Bola Ahmed Tinubu President, on the lingering crisis of leadership at the National Assembly, Senate, and House of Reps. Mr. Enachal, I don't know what APC is turning this country into. The APC imposed the Senate President and the Speaker on the National Assembly members, and they all agree against their wish. You imposed Akpabio and Sulaiman Barrow as the Senate President, Deputy Senate President.
Usman, I'll take exception to that because the members were there and they all voted. I don't think they were imposed on anyone. They voted for who they preferred. It was live on TV. Everyone saw in the House of Representatives, for instance, everyone was calling their names and voting and saying this is who they vote for. So I don't understand. I don't know the the aspect. I don't know about imposition there in that regard. Go ahead.
Their wish, no one is happy. Where's the democracy we're talking about? Where is it? What is really patterning into in this country, for God's sake? Must we impose leadership on them? Allow them to choose their own leaders. Now, in selecting the president again, APC want to come in again. What is all this? Where is our democracy, so-called democracy? I see crisis ahead with this APC ruling party, where they are mingling into other sectors' affairs in this country. It is not done anywhere. Where's the democracy we're talking about? Why? Allow the National Assembly to choose their own leaders. Allow them. There is the way Tinubu was choose. Allow them to choose their own leaders. Stop imposing leaders on them.
Okay.
You can guide, you can advise, but not to come open and show that this one person wants to be this and that. It is not done anywhere. I'm ashamed.
We'll just have to deal with this because there's a lot of messages that we have to take in. We have a very short time. Let's quickly take 90 seconds of everyone and that is sent in an audio message.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How work, sir?
Very
How was
well.
your night?
Suleiman, good to have you.
Please, I don't have much to say, but my name still remains Suleiman Amfulani, aka the original Fulani man photocopy, not photocopy from National Assembly quarters. My please, you can see about this issue of jam. You can see, even me yesterday, I talk about it. I say, whatever jam will say, I will not be surprised. Because some years back, jam tell us that whether money swallow, snake or snake swallow money. So you see yesterday, truly, you stop some people to try to bring in tribalism of the issue, saying that they are attacking her because where she's come from and the kind of the person who is the jam registrar award, that is why they want to disqualify the girl. But you can see the truth has come out. By herself, she says, see what she scored. 249. So you see, I don't know those who have been saying yesterday that that is why wallahi, I like the way that stop all those that even you take a time to explain. Even if there's one guy I think is from Plateau, you mentioned one state, I don't know which state, that like have same issue. So you see this kind of thing, like even like what Olajide he said, that we are brothers, we are all Nigerians. Believe you me, today if I'm a Nigerian, no matter where you come from, if you can make Nigeria to be proud, wallahi, we should forget your religion, we should forget your tribe. I know all of us will be very, very happy. Anybody that can make Nigeria to be proud for the whole world, I believe that all of us, we are going to be very, very happy. So whatever happens, please, we should forget about tribalism or religion issue. That is why they want to disqualify anybody. But this guy should be as a lesson to those who want to commit this kind of crime. Please, we should forget about tribalism in our country, our religion issue. Please and please. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And let's go to Ogenemanu. Your message is here. You say the emergence of a Senate minority leader from Plateau State rather than Tambuwal is a good development. Senator Tambuwal would learn his lesson this time around, as what goes around must come around. Tambuwal is not to be trusted, as he made the camp. He may dump PDP and jump to APC again, just as what he did in 2014. When he was the Speaker of the House of Representatives. And you go on to say, for how long should we continue to witness government's callous attitude towards flooding and flood victims in Nigeria? Should government continue to issue flood alerts to the people and instruct them to move to safer areas every time? Haba, enough of this. Let there be a lasting solution to this. Ogenemanu Austin, thank you so much for your message. And who else is here? This is from Clement. Clement says, Prince, the fact that the universities organize post-UTME exams for candidates who have passed JAMB is evidence that JAMB is no longer relevant. It should be scrapped. Thank you so much, Clement. Again, let's leave that message there. Let's move on now to see more WhatsApp messages. And this is Salasi. Salasi, let's hear you quickly.
Good morning, Master Henacho. My name is Salasi. Please, the way some people take time. There are many people that wanted to contribute. Even when you are telling the people it's okay, it's all right, they'll keep talking and keep talking. And I don't like that. At least 1 minute, 90 seconds. But people will talk and talk and talk and talk, and they won't allow other people to call and contribute. Thank you so much, Master Henacho. My name is Salasi once again.
Thank you, Salasi. Thank you. We'll see what we do about that. Maybe we'll just time this thing properly and everyone would be yanked off at the time. Good morning, Ihanacho, my brother. God will continue to give you more grace and wisdom on this station to do your possible best. Do have a nice day ahead. The way to Radio Highness, FCT Abuja. Shaibu, thank you very much. Appreciate you. And thank you. I'm trying to take every message that we have this morning. And this is where we have to drop the anchors on the program. Big thank you to everyone who's been there. And big thank you again going to Abubakar Umar, the spokesperson of the NCS, that's the Nigeria Correctional Services. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you to Clement, BB Blessing, Prince Emeka Olajide, Tekembe Abdullahime Kanu, Usman Daura, Suleiman, Oganemano Salasi, and Shaibu as well. Thank you so much for being there. Let's do this again tomorrow at the top of the hour 7. Fresh headlines comes your way, and we're going to have time to, share thoughts on the headlines. My name is Ihanacho Prince. Feel free to call me His Radio Highness of Abuja. Sports on Eagles Wings comes on shortly, and right after that, we'll come back at 9 o'clock to talk about the taxes. VAT Direct, what do you know about it? The taxation of market women, market people, and all of that. We're going to be talking. We're going to be talking to a Deputy Director of VAT from the FIRS, who's going to be sharing thoughts with us and letting us in and what we need to know. Stay with us on your radio experience. You can count on.
Eagles 2.3 Abuja.